Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. I have some new plants, which you guys might not be interested in because they're begonias. Some unusual things. But what I'm gonna do is take some cuttings and I want to do a little test and propagate in pon and in lava rock. Let me just tell you something, I'm not a fan of pon. I know a lot of people love it, but cleaning it is brutal. It's just brutal. There's so much dust. So if you don't mind, clogging your pipes, go for it. Kidding. But yeah, so we'll do that. But before we get started, if you enjoy this content and you like these videos, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And yeah, share with your friends, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right? Okay. So here we go. Before we get started, this is lava rock, this is pon. I want to show you what I received. Now, this plant, as wiry and lanky as it is, this is a begonia cucullata. All right, cucullata. It's not looking so great only because it's I guess lanky and went through the mail. But the reason why I wanted this plant is because apparently through my research, I found out that this plant is one of the parents of the common wax begonia, the Begonia semperflorens. So there are similarities. You could see the leaves kind of look similar. They're a little bit more narrow, but the undersides have a little bit of red. I don't know if you can see. Okay, so I really wanted this plant because I want to see how it grows. I want to see if it's as easy as the hybridized version of semperflorens, or just want to learn about it. So that's one, and it's just like top heavy and everything. The second one I got is Begonia Charm Red. Now the Charmed series of begonias are variegated. They have, I don't know if you could see here, there's some little bit there. It's got like yellow patches, yellow stripes, yellow veins. This one is not as variegated as I would have hoped, but beggars can't be choosers, you know what I'm saying? So these could be a little pricey, surprisingly. It's like a semperflorens, but a little bit variegated. It's more like speckled. There's some speckling of yellow, which almost makes it look like there's something wrong with it. But I don't care. I collect the all the hybrids, the semperflorens hybrids, the dragon wings, the double ups, all that sort of stuff. So why wouldn't I get one of these? So that's that one. And I got this one, a really pretty one here, and this is called Lady Francis. And Lady Francis is a doubled variety, and I believe they're red flowers. There are no buds yet, but there will be soon because I know how to get them to bloom. And they're easy. They're easy to get to bloom. Again, another semperflorens hybrid. Just so you guys know, I got these plants at a place called Taylor's Greenhouse. And I believe that's what it's called, Taylor Greenhouses. And let me tell you something. It's an online nursery for me. I don't know if they have a retail outlet someplace, but, I really like their selection. They have very unusual plants, and some of them are, I don't want to say rare, but they're just not the kind of plants that you'll find anywhere. And they're not as pricey as some other places. So I kind of enjoy them. They have a really great variety of unique coleus plants that you won't find anywhere else. Like I found some, when I was collecting coleus, I found some varieties that I'd never heard of. So I don't know if they're their own varieties, if they do their own hybridizing or what, but very cool and interesting. The pictures online aren't so great, but some of them are okay, but some of them are just a little blurry. But it doesn't matter because if you want something unique and different, that's where I would go. This is a piece of the Charm Red that broke off. It was hanging by a thread, and I just kind of yanked it off. So this is going to be my cutting of this one. So I'm thinking of doing the Charm Red in, maybe I'll do it in the pon. I don't know. I'm going to do one in the pon and one in the lava rock. I know lava rock works great for me. I just want to see how pon works because, and this is not really like common pon. This is sold as a gritty mix, primarily for like succulents, but it has two different types of lava, small pieces, and zeolite, and I add a little bit of perlite in there. So essentially it's a pond, but just not sold as pond necessarily. Doesn't matter. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put these guys, like the mother plants, in semi-hydro as well, but I'm not gonna do that on camera because you guys know what that's about. But I'm going to cut a piece of my cuculata and put that in the other. I guess I'm gonna put it in the lava rock, pure lava rock. This is a nice candidate for it because it's very, very lanky and hanging around. So just gonna cut. Let's see, I'll cut right down here. Boom! You okay? It's okay. All right. So this is what this one looks like. I'm really excited to see this one grow because I feel like this is like the origins of the semperflorens. So I get excited. And the leaves are actually interesting. They're much more narrow, not what you commonly would see in any type of a semperflorens. You can see the difference. Like, look right here. See how round this one is? And look at how narrow this one is. So I'm interested in seeing how this does. Let me take off this leaf right here because we don't need that. And this one's going to go in the lava. So I'm not sure the color of the flowers. I think the flowers are white. I've noticed that there are a lot of, I guess, wild type plants that have white flowers as opposed to like all the different colors that we have, like pink, red, and all that good, and orange, all that good stuff. So let me just pour some of this in here. Oh no, this isn't as clean as I would have liked it to be. I always reuse my lava rock, so of course there's going to be residue of other things in it. So what I did was have my plastic cup, right? And I just cut a little slit in one of the corners here, one of the sides, very, very little slit, just so that water can, go in and out. When I need to flush, because I always flush these out every once in a while, the water will pour out of this little slit that I cut, and then this would be the reservoir. And I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. So let's take our little cuculata. It sounds like I'm talking about something dirty. All right, so we're gonna take the cuculata and put that right in here. Now, from what I've experienced, I've seen roots come out of all different parts of a begonia stem. Even when I've taken, like, let's say cane begonias, I get a lot of roots out of the cut end, not just the node. So just in case, I have the cut end, which is below the node about 1 centimeter, and then I have a node, right? And then there's more stem before the next node. So this whole section is going to be, if you can see, this whole section is going to be kind of in the lava. So it has 2 potential nodes and then some area in between. So here we go. Very, very easy to do this. Nothing really to it. And I really love lava rock, and I know I talk about this all the time, but I love lava rock because it is great at wicking. It wicks extremely well. It wicks higher, in my experience, it wicks higher than leca does. You know how like leca has that dry area on the top, and then like where the water level is, it wicks up a little bit, but then it's all dry on top? This stays, and when the top level of the lava rock is dry, you know they gotta fill the reservoir. With leca, you kind of have to look at it and examine it. But I know from lava rock that because of how well it wicks the moisture up, I know just by looking at the top when I need to water or not. And did I mention I love lava rock? Okay, so this is in here. This is good to go. It's, and that's the other thing about lava rock. I keep interrupting myself, I'm sorry. Lava rock also is great because leca is more rounded. Even when you get the type that's got like little points and things in it, it's mostly rounded, right? So it moves a lot. Your cuttings will move a lot. Also, it's very lightweight expanded clay aggregate, leca. So it's very light. So unless you have like a really, I don't want to say a heavy pot or planter, you have a good chance of, especially if the plant is tall, the cutting's tall, it's going to fall over. Lava rock's heavier. Not as heavy as regular like stones or like gravel, but definitely heavier than leca. So this one's ready to go. As you can see, it doesn't move. I'm going to put it in here. After the video, I will fill the reservoir about halfway with water. This way, the very bottom of the cutting will be touching water, but the rest of it will just be completely damp and humid. So from my experience, it roots really well that way because it has that humid but aerated environment for roots to grow quickly. Quicker than in water, like plain old water culture. Things root better, in my experience, in lava rock. So this one is ready to go, okay? My cuculata. So I'll put this one here so you guys can admire it. Is that good? No, let's move it over here. There we go, look at that. Ta-da. Okay, so this one's good. So now we're gonna take the red, or the charm red, okay? Now this is a very wonky cutting. I have the blinds closed here so I don't have to do this, see? So you can just see it against the blinds. So this one is curved a lot, and I mean, I had a couple of options. I could have cut these pieces off and rooted them, or I could plant it like this and root it, but it'll be wonky. So I'm gonna kind of split the difference, and I'm gonna plant it kind of like at an angle, and these parts will grow up towards the light whenever, it starts to grow. So there's already some water in here. You can see there's like a little water in the reservoir. So I'm gonna put the reservoir, well, I'll leave the reservoir here, but I'm gonna get rid of as much water as I can. You can see it dripping out of one side. That's the side that has the cut. There it is. Okay. Yeah, I'm telling you, pond, I hear great things about it. It's just very messy. Sorry. For you guys that love pond, my apologies. I mean, it probably works great, but I'm just saying, a little messy. All right, so I'm gonna kind of put this into the pond. Let's see. All right, this is how I'll do it. Squeezing it so it makes room like that. Ta-da! It's still wonky to the side, but that's okay. Nothing is perfect in this world, right? And because I already have some water in the reservoir, I just pop it in like so, and watch the water go up. It goes up. It's going down on the outside, but up on the inside until it finds its equilibrium, and there we have it. So that's a good level for the water to be in the reservoir for this purpose. And there we go. I'm gonna have to label these because you know me, I'll be like, what was that? I don't remember what I put in there. But there you have it. So we will see how these guys do. I mean, I know how this one's gonna do. Cuculata's gonna do great, but we will see how Charm Red does. So these guys, the mother plants, I'm gonna take them out. I guess I'll put them in lava rock. I just gotta find vessels because I don't have any here right now. So I'll have to do that off camera. But I like this one. I gotta tell you, I love cane begonias, right? Canes are great. Rhizomatous, they could be fun. Rex, nice. But I think my favorite are the shrub type. Shrub type begonias, where they kind of grow multiple growth points either out of one stem or out of the ground, out of the soil. I enjoy that. It just it makes for a fuller plant. Like this is such a small plant, but it has 1, 2, 3 growth points out of the soil, and then it starts branching. Can you see? Then it starts branching. So this looks like a nice little plant, like a nice little shrub. And that's why they call it shrub begonias, shrub types. But anyway, I will do a follow-up for this video, but that's it for now, guys. So if you have any questions about growing in pond, growing in lava, about shrub type begonias, about cuculata, about semperflorens, leave a comment and we will discuss, because I love talking about plants, as you guys know. And that's about it. Quick video, right? Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hit that bell if you want to be notified, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks for stopping by, guys.